to Suladan Place, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we found Bastilla on top of the temple, which was a completely unexpected place to find Bastilla. Anyway, now we're gonna go this way. Because there's stuff to loot over here. I thought that said plastil container, and I was going to be very concerned. So, no secret technology of the ancients to be had up here. 'Tis sad. Also, Bastilla had a ship parked over here, which means she was fiddling with the computer. Also, was there anything here? If I clip through there, is there more? Because there's more temple over there. I didn't come here to shut down the temple energy shield. I came here to shut down the disruptor field. So let's do that. Oh, I don't have a choice, I guess. Okay. Okay. Do I just night speed out of here now? Like, this is weird. Did I loot this? I think I looted this, but I'm gonna loot this anyway. Loot. Did I loot this one? No, I did not. This is why it's always important to re-loot places that you don't know if you've looted. I honestly thought I had looted all of those and was doing a bit, but apparently I had not looted them, and thus it was a very good thing that I looted them again. Very strange indeed. Yes, I know I need to level up, but I'm actually withholding that for the moment. It's rare I get to level up. I don't really have many powers left that I need to get, and it gives me a nice, neat, viable way to instantly recover all my health mid-fight. Which, given the likelihood of me fighting somebody in a one-on-one in the upcoming battle, I'm gonna save that little tidbit of usefulness. I know that is probably slightly exploitive of the system, but hey, the game full heals me when I level up, so why not? It also lets me pick when to level up, so the combination of these two things kind of works in my favor. It's also why you should not give me control of such things. I love that my Gizka have just, like, raided the entire place. Yo, elders! I did the thing. I'ma save before I talk to y'all, because y'all is probably mad at me because I shut down the temple shields and took people in there with me. Actually, before I talk to y'all, I wanna go talk to Science Lizard Man person thing. Oh, Science Lizard, where are you? I completely forgot where you were. Oh no. Oh no, the whole place is a circuit. Oh, droid. Oh, droid. Nope. Well. This is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. I know that's the computery room. Or was it? This is not the computery room. That is the computery room. And our friend guy is over here just kind of sitting down doing things. What do you... Yo! Okay. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the computer and see if the computer wants any of this data I picked up. Yo, computer! Oh. Where are we going now? Tiny hologram man! I have broke the simulation. He has escaped. He has doomed... Well, he will doom us all once he figures out that he has escaped it. Therefore, I have doomed us all. I know I looted those. Oh, Science Lizard, where are you? You are worshippers. Science Lizard! Hello! Science lizard. Cool. Hello, science lizard. Oh my dear goodness, I didn't mean to be inside of your head. I have found data. Yes. You have. Thank you, Revan. This data will aid us greatly in our research. You have done our people a great service here, Revan, but your destiny lies elsewhere. May the blessings of the elders go with you. I didn't get dark side points. Therefore, this was the right decision. Also, hello, strange caged friend. I would let you out of your cage, but the game will not allow me to do so. I'm gonna go this way now. Bye! Yo, people! Last we can regain our place in the... You are back, Revan. When you refused to enter the temple alone, we feared you had betrayed us again. We did not expect you to return. Did you find what you were looking for inside the temple? Did you discover the secrets to destroy the Starforge? Not exactly. I have to go to the Starforge to destroy it. Something about requiring of being at the place to do the thing and to not just push a button and go boop, remotely destroyed. But you know how these things are. Then we wish you luck, Revan. For far too long we have kept ourselves hidden away on this lonely world, hoping to keep the Starforge from unleashing its evil upon the rest of the galaxy. Perhaps once the Starforge is destroyed, it will be time for us to leave this world, to rejoin the galaxy we have isolated ourselves from for so long. I mean, technically true, but I'm sure you'll be fine. You must go now, Revan. The Starforge feeds the power of your old apprentice. If you do not stop him soon, he will become too powerful for even you to stop. Okay, I will go this way now. Speed out the door. Yay, my speed didn't wear off. There's a corner of the map that has not been uncovered. Kiska friend. Kiska friend, what did you find? You found nothing? Okay, well, that corner of the map is now uncovered. You know, I could probably just teleport back to my ship via fast travel, but, you know, I'ma just run, and run some more. Running's good for you, you know. Hello, Froggy. I have brought such a wonderful gift of the Gizka to this world. Oh, this is a long run. This is what night speed is for. Can you imagine not using night speed? Can you imagine being a character that actually gets to wear armor and can't use night speed? I want to wear armor. I really want to wear armor. I want to use heavy armor. I just like armor. Give me the armor. I want the armor. But alas, I cannot, for I desire my ability to actually run. 'Tis a sad, sad day when you have to choose movement speed over the ability to wear armor. It's very sad indeed. Oh, hi, y'all. Are y'all planning a mutiny? Did I show up at a bad time? Mission, it was all your idea, wasn't it?
You're back, but where's Bastila? Is she alive? What happened inside that temple?
I thought you all thought she was dead, too. Was I the only one that thought she was dead? I mean, I figured they were going to do a big reveal and she wasn't dead, but I figured the game wanted me to think that she was dead, so I was just going along with that. Malik killed her. Bastila is dead, Koth. Malik killed her. I could make a horrible joke here, but I'm not. Anyway, Bastila has fallen to the dark side. She fled to the Starforge. We're going to fix it. HK is going to be just so helpful in fixing her. And I really should have locked my door. Pretend that didn't happen. Nobody opened the door and walked in and started asking questions. Nobody at all. There was no jump cut here. For I have persuaded you. Anyway, Bastila has fallen to the dark side, yada yada yada. Boing.
The dark side? Bastila? No! No! How could that happen?
She was always in danger of being seduced by the dark side, Koth. Bastila was strong, but she was always impatient and headstrong. Malik preyed upon her weakness. This planet is a tainted place. The Starforge and the Temple have twisted the Force into an instrument of evil, just as Malik has twisted Bastila into a servant of the Sith.
So, question. Did anybody ever notice that Karth's hands look like they have no skin? Like, I get that he's probably supposed to be wearing gloves, but the models are small enough that it just makes him look like he has mummified hands. Which is weird, given he uses pistols, and you cannot fire pistols with mummified hands. This is why the mummies lost the war, for they did not have the power to fire pistols. Anyway, Malik corrupted Bastila. She can still be saved, yes, more than likely, because plot reasons.
Malik has a strong hold on Bastila now. It will be difficult for her to break free of his influence, especially considering her long association with you. Remember the bond that was forged between you when she rekindled the spark that was your life. Through that bond, she touched your memories, and also the echo of the dark taint within you.
But there's still hope for her, right? I mean, Revan rejected the dark side, so Bastila could too, right? We still might be able to save her.
Yes, we wish you used the same destroy mind abilities they used on me. We're the good guys, right? Yes. Don't question. Anyway, let's see, we can try. It took the whole Jedi Council and a mind wipe. We can try and we will. Which is a strange way of saying that we will.
I don't know what fate awaits us, but I sense Bastila still has a role to play in the events to come. I have no doubt she will be waiting for us on the Star Forge.
No doubt. But let's go then before she has time to organize a bigger welcoming committee.
Okay, I didn't even get to hit a button. With these ship pods, you may be able to repair the hyperdrive. I forgot the hyperdrive was damaged. Yo, Canderous, you got... Canderous? Well, apparently no more war stories. I don't know where the jump drive is, though. I assume everybody's over here and wanting to have a meeting. I forgot I put Canderous in this suit, and I got spooked for a moment.
Yeah, what do you want?
I want more war stories.
This world is odd. It looks like a battlefield, but the environment here is lush and green. Whatever happened here was a long time ago. I have seen many strange worlds in my time, but this world is stranger still. I don't like this place. Something happened, or is happening here, and I don't like it. We should get out of here as soon as possible. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
I just want to say this is the best armor for Canderous. Anyway, see you later.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Yo, HK!
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
That'll be all.
As...
I want to have more conversations with you. What about you? I want to ask you some questions. But you don't even know what I was going to ask. Okay. Yo, Mission, you got any
Hey there.
advice?
What can I do for you?
Oh my dear... No. No. Okay. I want to... What have I walked into?
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Didn't we already have this conversation?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
Okay.
Hey there.
Brother.
Look, I'm happy Griff's alive, but I'm mad at him, right? So,
Okay, well, we've already said that.
okay.
Yo, Big Z, what you got to say? How do you feel about me being Revan? Haven't I asked you this already? I know not. We're gonna do it anyway. You rescued me from the Gamorrean slavers. It does not matter to me if you are called Dan Sula or Revan. I have sworn a life debt to you. I will stay with you to the end. I will judge you on your actions as I see them, not on the history I've never known. Okay. Anything more to say? Okay, I've already read that. Yeah, okay. I wish you well. Jolie, you always have such fascinating stories. Do you want to talk about the war now?
Not particularly.
No time like the present?
I suppose you're going to nag me until I cough it up, aren't you? Nothing is private anymore, it looks like. There's no escaping it, I guess. So be it. My wife's name was Neyama. She was the Yukanis enforcer who shot me out of the sky, if you remember.
What did your wife have to do with the war?
My wife had plenty to do with the war. Upon meeting her, I knew right away that she was strong in the Force. That's why she was able to shoot me down. Neyama was a marvel of a woman. Fiery, determined, smart. She dragged me to the capital and foiled 3 of my attempts to escape prison. Oh, and that body.
The war.
Well, yes, that. Needless to say, I eventually won her over. That was after I kidnapped her upon being broken out of the Yukata's prison, mind you. But, that's another story entirely. At any rate, I wanted to train her in the Jedi way. The Council refused my request, naturally. I was still a Padawan at the time. I was an experienced Padawan, surely, but not yet ready to be a full Jedi, and certainly not ready to train another, especially not one so old as my wife.
So you disobeyed the council like I did.
I did. I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. The problem with self-righteous folk is they think they're more right than everyone else. I believed in her and trained her in secret. I ignored her willful nature. I loved her too much to see fault in her. And she loved me too. I know she did. At the time, our love was a shared bliss. Better than anything I had known before or since.
So what happened?
Exar Kun is what happened. Neyama was inspired by Exar's promises of a new golden age. She wanted to join him. She came to me, pleading with me to throw aside what she called the decrepit trappings of the Jedi, to join her in Exar's war.
So yeah, apparently I have been told that, by Phantom Red Knight, that, that Exar Kun is the one who invented the double-edged lightsaber. I'm honestly convinced that he just duct taped 2 lightsabers together and said, "Woo, look, I did the thing." But, what did you do?
I pleaded with her to reconsider, to think about all that she was throwing away, to think about what she would become. She would have none of it. Finally, in frustration, she attacked me. She drew her lightsaber and attempted to strike me down. It was a scene being repeated everywhere throughout the galaxy. Pupil against master. In my case, it was a long and terrible battle, but I defeated her.
So Padawan versus Padawan trained by Padawan. Yes, a tale as old as time, I see. So what happened? Did you kill her?
No. I had her at my mercy, disarmed and defenseless. She looked up at me and she knew. She knew I couldn't do it.
I don't think I could have either. Sounds familiar. I'm just gonna go with I don't think I could have either.
But I should have. Sometimes I convince myself otherwise, but it's no use. She had fallen to the dark side when she raised her saber against me, and I let her go. To my shame, she went on to kill many Jedi during the war, until she herself was slain in the final battle. I grieved for her death, inevitable as it was, even as the Jedi Council put me on trial for my actions once the war was over.
They put you on trial? They probably said that because you let her live, that all the Jedi that she then lived to kill were on your hands. Or their blood was on your hands, not them particularly.
I had trained Neyama against their wishes. I had failed to kill her when I had the chance, and she went on to kill others. Not to mention that I had remained a Padawan throughout the war. A formality, perhaps, but with the trial, it had to be decided if I was worthy to become a Jedi at all. It was a travesty, of course. I told you that even the Jedi were capable of great injustices, didn't I?
I mean, I'd like to just say, so what happened, but they're not always fair and merciful. None of these answers sound particularly... So, do you think you didn't deserve to be punished? Or do I... It's either 3 or 4. So, did they find you guilty? No. But no. But no. See... You're gonna go with 4. So you don't think you didn't... So you think you didn't deserve to be punished?
Of course I deserved to be punished. They found me innocent anyway. Even though I deserved every punishment and more, they let me go. Mitigating circumstances, they said. I deserved compassion, they said. They said I had learned wisdom the hard way. For all I had done during the war, they wished to raise me to full Jedi status at long last. That was when the Jedi left me. That was when they failed me.
I kind of want to say he's wrong and that they deserved compassion, but is arguing with him helpful at this juncture? I know not. Let's say you deserved compassion.
For my pride? For my cowardice? Which do you think is the act more befitting a Jedi? They may have been able to forgive me. I could never forgive myself.
It's not the pride or the cowardice, but it's the fact that you have learned from it and seen it for what it is. If you arrogantly and blindly moved forward saying that you had done nothing wrong, then you didn't learn anything. So the very fact that you learned from it, and therefore wouldn't make the same mistake again. Yeah. Anyway, and you still believe love is worth the risk?
Yes, I do, I suppose. Does that
jumped
surprise
real
you?
quick.
It is all so long ago, lost in the winds, I suppose. Nobody cares what an old man believes anymore, do they? Let's continue on with the task at hand. I would prefer to think of the present today.
I'm fascinated. Can I talk some more? Let's see. Active quest. Julie.
Got something on... Oh, I get it.
Sadly, there is not more to say. You got
How may
anything
I
to
be of
say? I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me?
Nothing, apparently.
Of course.
How do I fix the hyperdrive? Where is the hyperdrive? There's the hyperdrive. Well, hello, hyperdrive. Oh, well, you're kind of busted, ain't you? Shouldn't somebody with a higher repair skill do this? Okay. Well, that's magically fixed. I didn't know I had the superpower. I just touch things and they go poof. They are now fixed. I'm gonna go this way now because I think this is the flying room, and I'm gonna save. Oh my dear goodness. Oh my dear goodness. That is a flat. That's creepy. But okay, that is a flat image. I know it's done to save space, and especially in older games. Like, you know, that's the closest thing to the uncanny valley that I get, is when, like, the illusion breaks of the world, and it's just like, you know that there's literally just a texture plastered there, and the ship is just hovering in the void, probably. And due to clever camera angling, I just can't, like, see that. Anyway, we're gonna fly now. I can't go anywhere else, sadly, because I've passed the point of no return. Starforge. Starforge system. Starforge!
The Republic fleet must have gotten the message I sent as we were crashing into that planet. I'm picking up a transmission from them now.
This is Admiral Fawn Dodonna to the Ebon Hawk. Do you read us?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Carthonasi. We're receiving your transmission.
So they've just been hanging out at the phone all this
I'm glad
time?
to see you're still alive. We've begun our assault on the Star Forge, but we're taking heavy losses. How did the Sith ever manage to build something of this scope?
The Star Forge wasn't constructed by the Sith, Admiral. We don't have time for me to fully explain it, but that space station is far older than you can imagine.
Maybe we should pull the fleet back and retreat. I don't know if we have the firepower to go up against this alien technology.
You can't do that, Admiral. The Star Forge is a factory of immense power. It's been churning out the capital ships, snub fighters, and assault droids that have powered the Sith war effort. You have to destroy the Star Forge now, or you'll be fighting an unending wave of reinforcements.
Then I guess we have no choice. But it isn't going to be easy. I can't even get our capital ships into position to start bombarding the Star Forge. The Sith fleet is too well organized. It's like they can guess our every move and counter our every strategy.
It's because of Bastila, Admiral. She turned to the dark side and became Malik's apprentice. We suspect she's somewhere on that space station right now, using her battle meditation against you and your fleet.
This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
Hello, not Yoda.
If Bastila is using her power to augment the Sith, then Malak's fleet is invincible. Our only hope is to somehow stop Bastila from using her battle meditation.
You're not Master, not Yoda. Who are you?
How can we do that if she's on the space station?
I will send a squadron of Jedi Knights to the Starforge to find Bastila. Their small ships will be able to fly through the Sith blockade and dock on the space station. If they can find Bastila, they may be able to distract her attention from the battle overhead. That should allow you to move your capital ships into position for a final assault on the Starforge itself.
I hate to ask this after all you've done, Karth, but the Jedi may need all the help they can get.
Don't worry, Admiral. The Ebon Hawk and her crew are gonna see this through to the end.
Guess we're going to...
May the Force be with you.
I'm going to ram it. It's really weird just to fade to black there on him. There we go. That's pretty. Well, we here now. Whoa, Karth. What did... You know what? You do you, man. You do you. You're Karth. Oh, look, the Gizka came with us. I thought they got off the ship. Yeah, and there seems to be more of them now, but whatever. How do I get off the ship? I've lost the exit. Okay, off the ship we go. HK, obviously, and Jolie. Yo, come on, fellas. Y'all coming with me. Who are you? Why'd you let me land?
You made it. Several Jedi have already gone ahead into the Starforge. We have to strike while we still have the element of surprise. If we don't stop Bastila from using her battle meditation, the entire Republic fleet will be wiped out. Come on,
you look
before they...
far too happy about this. Where have all these Jedi been hiding?
Damn! So much for catching them unprepared.
Y'all just been out in the woodworks somewhere? Like
We'll deal
on some
with
kind of
these
weekend
Sith.
retreat?
You get into the Starforge and find Bastila. Hurry!
Rave party! Bright and colorful. Okay, can I do something now? Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stand here and... Whoa, hi. I'm also gonna stasis you.
Never too old for
No,
this.
you're dead. Okay. Okay, I got two of them. There we go. Just the same sound effect going over. And you didn't drop any loot. This is a sad day. This is a sad... Well, you know what? Can I go with y'all? Hi.
The Sith will want to cut off our escape. We'll stay here.
Okay. Whatever. I need to go fast. What about you two?
We don't want the Sith to cut off our escape.
The Sith will want to cut off our escape. We'll stay here and protect the ship so we can get out of here once you stop Bastila.
Anybody ever tell you two that you have the same voice? And one of you is a Twi'lek, so that's weird for you both to have the same voice. I'm going this way, though. This is the only door that'll open for me. I like these doors. Lots of nice moving parts. They open a little too quick, though. And by that, I mean that final animation just jerks a little too fast. It seems like for all their moving parts and hydraulics, they'd be a little slower. Well, that door is closed now. Oh, hi. Who are you?
Lord Malak, a team of Jedi have penetrated our defenses. Their fighters have landed on the Starforge.
This is not unexpected. The Jedi are formidable opponents. Send the Starforge's battle droids to deal with them.
Lord Malak, forgive me, but how can mere droids be a match for the Jedi?
You underestimate the power of the Starforge's droid army. Dispatch the droids.
Of course, Lord Malak.
Time to spam destroy droid. Oh, hi, you're red.
The Jedi have invaded the Starforge. Destroy them. Destroy them all.
You could have put a little more oomph into them. HK. HK. HK, talk to them. They're your people. Jolie, those are not your people. Leave them alone.
Ready.
Okay, you use destroy drill.
Yes.
There we go. Hey, that's fire. Where are you going, you Egypt? Okay. You people. You cannot be trusted to make rational decisions.
What?
There we go. So yeah. Favorite ability. Well, one of my... You have left me a computer spike. I will accept that. I finally got to loot a droid. I got to loot 3 droids. That one even had grenades. Sadly, HK took a little bit of damage there from a flamethrower. Nothing I can do about that. Ow. You know what? HK, where are you at? HK, you are a ranged fighter. Do not run head first into the battle. Okay, we got lots of spikes. I'm gonna go the other way now and see if they blow up the... Spam the destroy droid ability that Jolie is for some reason not doing likewise. Best force ability. As long as there's droids present. Oh, hi. Boink. Boink. It stuns and does massive damage all in one. And it's a light side power, because apparently blowing up massive quantities of droids is not an immoral act. Star Wars, I'm concerned for you. You know what? I want to know what's behind that other door. So, you do you, people. Everybody's leveling up.
You need?
Ready.
Yes, you need to level up.
What?
Congratulations, you're at full health again, HK. Watch, I get over here and this door is not going to let me through it at all, and I'm going to be very sad. There's also a weird transparency effect going on there. When I went up the ramp, it messed with some visuals. Oh, hi. Can y'all not? Can you not? There you go. I don't know why I did that twice in quick succession instead of having the usual delay, but hey, I'll take it. Is it because my night speed wore off? Hi there. Have you heard the good word? The word is blow up. This door is locked, so yeah. Came all this way. Got a lot more experience, so that's nice. May not be a transparency effect, it may just be to do with the grading. When you go up a ramp, you can kind of see it. It's weird. But it's neat. Still a neat effect. Okay. And by the way, the good word is this sentence is false. Because droids don't like paradoxes. Or AI don't like paradoxes. Or maybe it's just GLaDOS that doesn't like paradoxes. Who knows? Anyway, there's people up here. I'm gonna go poke whatever's going on up here. Don't jump like that. That jarred me more than it should have. Oh. Well, that's too bad. Would have been a good opportunity to like kick him off the ledge and have a custom animation or something. not actual gameplay mechanics, mind you, but just for the sake of the cinematic, having one of them kicked off.
More victims for us to slaughter.
I'm gonna go this way. I don't know where my team is.
Sure.
What? You know what? You know what, you two? I'm bringing them all the way back to you. Or there's a possibility that I'll die.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
Acknowledgement.
Nope. Solo mode.
Sure.
And you need?
Nope. Solo mode. What part of solo mode did you not get? Good, good. Now we're safe because they have no idea where we are. I'm gonna keep telling myself that and really hope that they have no idea where we are. He way up here. Are you guarding the body? I swear I'd love to just roll a grenade down the hill. You're gonna be obnoxiously stuck to one another, aren't you? Nope, nope, nope. One of you.
Combat mode active.
Okay, I think I broke them, but that's okay. This is what HK specializes in. Assassinating them. And you didn't even use your item. You people are weird. Can you just stop chasing me like a normal, rational person? Please. Okay, I'm gonna want to turn solo mode off.
Powering weapons.
Jolie? Jolie, I need your help. Jolie, where are you? Hi, Jolie. Jolie, involve yourself in this fight for the love of all that is holy.
Termination.
Wait, why is HK's gun not being deflected? I don't know why this is working, but whatever. You are the weirdest Dark Jedi I have ever faced.
Yes?
And you just appeared. You died way over there, buddy. Sure, why not?
Yes?
Sure. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. We have begun our assault on the Starforge, and next time we will continue our assault on the Starforge, apparently. But in any case, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.